Hi, I'm Edward Plant here from Lead a Better Business. Have you ever asked, why can't I find good staff? Or some iteration of that. Go on, put your hand up if you've asked that question or something like that. Yes, do it, even if you look a little bit funny sitting in front of your computer. And if you've got staff around, yes, you may look a little bit strange. But getting to the point, are your staff not performing? Anyway, we get approached by this topic a fair bit. Specifically, how do you get good staff? Whether you're looking for new staff or you've just got staff that you want to improve. And here at Lead a Better Business, we work with business owners on how to find, attract and grow great staff. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the problem is you face with your staff, whether they turn up late, they're not professional, they don't do a good job, their skills aren't good enough, they're late, their attitude's bad, whatever the problem is, there are two key things that you need to fully understand before you can start getting to the heart of those issues. So would you like to know those two keys? So the two common components in relation to all your staff problems are, the first one is that you're involved. The second one is your staff member. So they're the two common things with every business owner. It seems pretty obvious, right? You and your staff member. So the first one, and the first one's probably the most easiest to change because you have control over it. The first one is you. And when we're talking about you, we're talking about how have you set up your staff? How did you bring them into the business? How have you set the boundaries? Have you set them up for success or have you set them up for failure? How have you structured all your interactions? How do you manage them? How do you lead them? All of these are in your control and greatly influence the result that you get at the other end. And as I said, this one's the most easiest to change because it starts with you. So if you start changing this and your interactions and how you set up your staff, you'll change the results that your staff are giving you. The second one is your staff. Now this one's a bit more challenging because just like the expression, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can lead your staff to water, but you can't make them drink. But you do need to set it up, and that comes into the first part that we talked about. But you also need to understand the staff's strengths, their weaknesses, where they are today and where you need them to be, and how you're going to be able to either get them to the point you want them to be or get rid of them and get a new staff member in. So I was talking to a business owner the other day, and his biggest challenge was he held on to bad staff too long. Cost him a fortune. Over the last couple of years, he'd probably held on staff members for maybe 3 to 6 months too long, which probably cost him $50,000 to $100,000. So we're talking serious impact on your business. So in a nutshell, there are two keys to your staff's success. The first one is you, and the second one is your staff. And if you can structure those and create a strategy that harnesses those, you're on the path to success for you and your business. Now, we have a couple of assessment tools that really get to the heart of those issues and really help solve them. So if you want to know, drop us a line. But what I'd really like to know from you now is, what is your biggest challenge with staff? Let us know on Facebook or email us or Twitter, whichever way you want to talk to us, let us know. What is your biggest challenge with staff? Anyway, that's all I've got time for, and it's Edward Plant here signing off for Lead a Better Business. I'll see you soon.